Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor is due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Hakodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders, teachers of Great Muslim, and the like-minded men may not be directly parts of Great Muslim, but are pushing the same doctrine. Salutations to the elect, Akim, Akwach, Bunyam, that's men, women, and children, the Bath, Dawada, that's the house of David, the elect that are destined to be saved in these last days. We usually start with the true name of the Heavenly Father, as I previously mentioned, is Yahweh. We say Yahweh, meaning He is, He exists, He to be. It's His true name, not Jehovah. Not Yahweh and not Yah. Is Yahweh, meaning He is, He exists, He to be. Okay, in the Paleo Hebrew, Bahashem, in the name of His only begotten Son, our mediator, Yahweh Shai, meaning He saves, He delivers. Yahweh Shai will deliver His elect. His name is not Jesus, His name is Yahweh Shai. Yeah, Yah, and He again, and Yahweh Shai, and He delivers or saves. Okay, read that Matthew 24th chapter, 31st verse, 31st verse, and where Yahweh Shai will deliver His elect from the four corners of the earth, but mainly concentrating on Babylon the Great, which is America, where the 1/3 will be saved out of Babylon the Great, which is America. Okay, but the elect will be gathered across the globe, but the main concentration of the salvation will be from what is so-called America, which we know as Babylon the Great, also known as Nineveh, also known as Egypt, Sodom and Egypt, Revelation 11 and 18. And right now what we're seeing in that place is the breakdown of Babylon the Great. And once that place breaks down, be it into civil war or which is order KO, blue against red, Democrat against Republican, so-called migrants against the people of the so-called citizens. Yeah, a lot is happening in Babylon. Okay, once that place breaks down, it's going to be like a domino effect. This place, UK, will also break down. Order ab KO, and within that time period, they're going to introduce the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast. There's a saving grace for them. You either comply or die. You know what I'm saying? Many shall be cast into prison. Revelation 3:10 comes to mind, 2:10 comes to mind. Let me start with this though. Second, just 8 and 50. Second address, book of Second Esdras, 8 and 50. For many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time, and we are in that latter time, we're in the time at the end of Esau's Esau Edom is the so-called white man who's promised to rule it. He was promised the rulership by Isaac. And right now we're in that little season, okay, of Esau Edom's rulership, the second leg of the Roman Empire, yeah, of the fourth beast, which is Rome. We're in that second leg, that little season you find in Revelation 20th chapter. Okay, for many, we're in that latter time. Shall be dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. And what we're seeing right now is a lot of videos. These prideful women. I was watching a video today about these single women wanting all this list of their requirements when they're seeking a mate to look after them and their child. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, there's so much pride, man. So much pride in this world. We pray every day for Yahweh Shai for us not to be like that. To have, be humble. Because we know that the Lord hates pride. Why is earth and ashes pride? We can read that in Ecclesiasticus, book of Sirach, 10 and around about the 9th verse. Yeah. We shouldn't be proud. Let me quickly get that. Actually, I like that. So there's a lot of pride in this world, and Yahweh Shai is gonna, going to deal with it. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such as one set up his own soul to sale, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. Yeah, so that's kind of sidetracked, but end of the day, we're in a time where this is happening, where they are causing the chaos. And the scriptures, give us warning of this. You can read the Matthew 24th chapter. Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Read it in Isaiah 19th chapter. Egyptian against Egyptian. 2 Corinthians 15. The Lord will get some of these scriptures. So I'm going to just go here. Start with this article. Read the bullet points. I'm not going to read all the article. It's quite a long article, so I'm going to read a lot of the bullet points. So what will happen? This is the headline. This is in Zero Hedge from today, Monday, March the 18th. What will happen when they give the green light to millions of radicals to cause widespread chaos all over America? As the apostles, they said, when I first came in, understood the truth, brought to the truth. The apostles were speaking about the UN troops coming in, the Gurkha troops coming in, and the Trojan horse. And what we're seeing now is a lot of these so-called migrants coming into America and different parts of the world, Europe, whatever. Yeah, we are seeing quasi an invasion, basically. Yeah, a Trojan horse, So, but what's happening now? Watching the video from Elder Malcolm the other day. What's happening in New York? What they've got the National Guard in the subway, and there's happened to be a potential wag the dog event 2-3 days ago with a guy started fighting. One guy shot another guy with his own gun, and his girlfriend stabbed him or something, So, and we're seeing the face of it being either the Southern Kingdom or the Northern Kingdom. Okay, so this is all bringing in Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 13:7, time like never before, Daniel 12:1. We can see the picture of the scriptures, coming alive. It's alive. Yeah, if you're looking and you're watching. So I'm going to read some of these bullet points. Violence and crime are already completely out of control all over the United States. In fact, that's why I started 2 Corinthians 8:50. Many great miseries shall come upon them, well in the latter times. In fact, you definitely wouldn't want to be caught in the streets when hordes of lawless young people are running wild. Again, I'm making the face of it, the Israelites, Northern and Southern and Northern Kingdom. And read the bullet points. These are the black points, okay? The stage is being set for civil unrest on a scale that we have never seen before. And it certainly isn't going to take much to push our society over the edge. And what do the scriptures say? Yeah, so this is where we knew anyway, but Yahweh Shai is making it plain on tables, as they said in Habakkuk, and the 2nd chapter. We get straight to the point here. So let's start from 1 actually. Message to Egypt. I don't know, as we know, Revelation 11 and 8 specifically I highlights America as spiritual Sodom and Egypt, okay? If you've got eyes to see and ears to hear the prophets and their teachings through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yashai. The burden of Egypt, behold the Lord, which is in all caps, says Yahweh Hashem Yashai, ride up upon the swift cloud, Yahweh Shai when he comes, and shall come into Egypt. Now, who is this coming from Bosra of Dagon? Who is this that comes? Isaiah 63. Who is this that comes to Bosra Dagon? Who is this that comes? Salakia. I'm gonna have to get it. Now. I'm butchering it. Isaiah 63. Who is it that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bosra, that is glorious in his apparel, travelling in the greatness of his strength? I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. That is speaking of Yahweh Shai. Remember that. Let's continue. So, behold, the Lord Yahweh shall ride up upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. And so again, you know, America is known as Basra, um, headquarters of Edom. That was in the ancient times, the capital, and now we can see the capital place of Edom, the chief high place, chief mountain is Babylon, okay, which is America, also known as Egypt, okay, the house of bondage. Yeah, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. You know, so the people, when they see Yahweh Shai, they're going to be in fear. Yeah, when Yahweh Shai returns and the angels return, they are going to tremble and be in fear. But before that happens, okay, the prophecy in verse 2 states, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Yeah, and this is what we are coming into now. Yeah, this is what's happening. This is the beginnings of this prophecy that we're seeing. The stages being set. Let me read it in the NLT. I will make Egyptians fight against Egyptian, brother against brother, neighbor against neighbor, city against city, province against province. And we know it's obviously this is not ancient Egypt, because the prophecy of Isaiah was after the Exodus. Okay, so that's how we know. This is, you know, speaking of our time now. If again, you have to have eyes to see and ears to hear. Yeah, if Yahweh Shai is blinding you, then you're not gonna take it on board. You're just gonna scoff at it. Simple as that. Yeah, so this is what we're seeing. Just look at what's happening in New York City. Crime in the subway system is so bad that Governor Kathy Hochul has decided to call in the National Guard. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm not going to read that. I'm going to read the bullet points, like I said. Mass transit crime is also a major problem in Philadelphia, and is being suggested that the National Guard should be deployed there too. Just, you know, these are basic scriptures here, but we've got to bring it out. Second of just 15, let's start at 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another. Did we just not read that in Isaiah, the 19th chapter, in the second verse? And swords in their hands, the swords goes into weapons. Nowadays, the modern day is gun. And we can also, people use swords, you know, knives, whatever. Yeah. For there shall be sedition among men. I speak of people speaking against the government. We got the Bible Belt people and the evangelists, they're called in America, speaking against them. If Trump the other day, which is blown out of proportion, saying there's bloodshed or whatever, yeah. But the mainstream media is blown out of proportion. But people are speaking against the government, speaking against Biden, speaking against their rulers. Okay. Among men invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. We can see this on a daily scale, where people are just saying, "Well, the government's doing nothing for us." This happens in the UK. This happens all over the West right now. Yeah, happens especially about what's his name, Sleepy Joe. And people are just like, "What the frig is going on?" Because Yahweh Shai is making it's showing Esau Edom's nakedness. Is lifting up their skirts. Yeah, you can read that in the scriptures. Isaiah 47. Okay, maybe Esau bear and Jeremiah 49. And the course of their action shall stand in their power. So there's going to be a time where people take action into their own hands, and this is what we're seeing in their hands. And what we're seeing now is the build up to that, the culmination of that. The build up to the culmination of it, you know, to that chaos that's ensued that Jacob's trouble speaks about, Jeremiah 13:7. Okay, time, like never before. Back to this article. Right. Like I said, I'm going to put this article in the description box. I'm reading the bullet points to save time. You can read the article if you wish. But you should know, if you're watching the prophets from Apostle Tahar on down, what's really going on, because they're not pulling any punches. They're not telling you it's going to be peace. There is no peace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right now we're in a time of war. Right now we're in a time of tribulation to come. Right now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. People, the flock needs to be warned to be prepared to trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and wait upon the Lord until He rises up to the plate. All we can do is trust in the Lord. That's all we've got. Those who will be part of the elect, but the elect will be protected by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. In Pittsburgh, the situation is dire. The police will no longer respond to calls involving theft, harassment, criminal mischief, and burglary. I think there's a time between. So second paragraph down. Such calls will instead be redirected to an answer machine, according to the report, which also notes that from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m., the city's 6 police stations will operate without desk officers present. That's just gonna call. Call hello, Yahweh Shem Yashai. This is amazing. The spirit of Egypt is being brought low. In Oakland, crime is so bad that 4 out of the 5 Taco Bell restaurants in the city have completely closed their dining rooms. Look at this. Theft is absolutely rampant in America today. You know what? I'm going to have to get this. Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51. Straight to the point. 51:7. Babylon, again another name for America. Babylon the Great, that great whore, the ride of the beast. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, Yahweh Bashim Yashai's hand, that made all the earth drunken with the philosophies, drunken with the ways of this nation of what's demon rule democracy, with the alphabet skittle business, the transmission business. Yeah, the world's been drunken of it. The nations have drunk of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. They are mad. They're literally physically mad with America now. Nations are abandoning Babylon the Great. For instance, Niger today has said that they're cutting ties with France and as a subsequent cutting ties with the US. If you don't know, Niger produced a lot of uranium. US have basically stated that Niger have started to potentially do business with Iran, to supply them uranium. So the West is through. Everybody's seeing it, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her. Balm is a healing, it's a medicine, for her pain, if so she may be healed, We would have healed Babylon, verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone into his own country, for judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Balm. Let's go into this word balm. Like a medicine that you fix, that you put on an ailment or a cut or I write Taza. Bear with me a second. Ooh. Yeah, Taza Raya. A kind of balsam balm, salve, anointment, medicine. Is medicine, okay? Taza Raya. Yeah. I lost the train of thought now. I had a scripture in my mind. But a second address here. So I'm going to go back to this article. Back to this article. Our country has been totally transformed. At this point, our youths are so lawless that even very young girls are committing acts of extreme violence. Earlier today, I came across an article about the 50 most violent cities in the world. So you get the point, yeah? You get the point. Fact is, another thing I was going to do, but US economy is so bad under Biden that even Dollar Tree is closing stores, 1,000 of them. This is an article from Natural News yesterday. I'm going to put these two articles in the description box. Yeah, and I'm going to end it with, so Loswell, you got the point. The fact is, America is about to enter a civil war. Yeah, be it this year, next year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, Lord Willis this year. Okay, and by proxy, basically, and once America collapses, so will the rest of the West. Plain and simple, and that will go into chaos. Okay, so right now we're just waiting on Yahweh Shem Yahshai to press, to give the green light on that. And so I'm going to read. Second, just 15. I'm going to read down to verse 5, I think. Yeah. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people, and the prophets have, to give us warning. Ezekiel 3rd chapter, Ezekiel 33, that prophet being among you. Ezekiel 3 and 17. Give them warning from the Lord. Okay. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And if you cannot see, the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai do not return unto him void, and everything's being played out as it says in the scriptures. And just continue to pray, and let's hope Yahweh Hashem Yahshai has mercy on us. And I say us because I'm part of that number too. We're hopeful. Nobody's saved until Yahweh Shai returns and beams up his elect. We don't know if we're part of that, so we're hopeful. So we've got to continue to pray. We've got to continue to watch. Endure until the end. Lord's will, that's our lot to do so. Be it by even if we've if it's to be beheaded. Because these are the things that are on facing us. Simple as that. Because this devil's going to come down with great wrath because he knows he's got a short time. Revelation 12 and 12. Fear not the imaginations against thee, and not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And it is about faith. First and foremost, faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. Fear and faith, like I should say. Fear Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. One of my favorite scriptures is Matthew 10 and 28. Fear him, paraphrasing, fear him that can kill, fear not him that can kill the body, but fear him that can kill both spirit and body, soul and body in hell. Hell doesn't do this. What it means to put into a bad condition, or you can come back like what's his name, Stephen Hawking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, we've got to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. That's the point. All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. Part of that plague that Yahweh Hashem Yahshai is bringing upon the world is diseases, this pestilence, and division. Division is a plague because it's going to make the people fight one against another. It's going to cause misery and bad times and evil times upon the world. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. You see the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And why? For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Lord's will, that was edifying, and maybe all over the place. Lord's will, you've got the point. Yahweh Ratazah, you've got the point. One Ratazah, you've got the point. With that, I'm going to say, Shalom.